Wrestling Rampage here, back with another video.
We are back with another video right here on Wrestling Rampage's YouTube channel. Make sure you check us out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We got great video content right here on this channel. Make sure that you like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WrestleRampage2. Follow us on Twitter at WrestleRampage. Today we're going to be doing a big WWE Raw review for October 12th, 2015 edition of Monday Night Raw. And the beginning starts with Stephanie and Triple H calling Kane and the director of operations and saying that that they might be late getting to the show, and that Kane is in charge.
Yeah. Kane's in charge, and Stephanie and Triple H couldn't make it. Gonna be late. And they didn't make the whole show, to be honest with you.
No. Actually, Kane, right after the call, made a match.
That's right.
It's going to be him versus Seth Rollins
In a lumberjack match.
And if you guys don't know what a lumberjack match is, it's when all the other wrestlers who
surround the ring,
who wrestled, ate unbooked catering.
Yes.
Goes out to the ring.
Yeah, I saw Jack Swagger there.
And they go around the ring.
Yes, they go around the ring and they throw the opposing opponent back in the ring.
That's right. Then Dean Ambrose comes out and talks about how how this feud is with the Wyatts, and saying that he's glad to be here on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
And Orton interrupts Dean Ambrose.
Yes. Saying you do the same thing I do there, Dean. Me and you should be tag team, and Dean don't want to be a tag team.
That's right. And actually, at Hell in a Cell, it's going to be Randy Orton and Dean Ambrose taking on
Braun Strowman and Luke Harper.
That's right. At Hell in a Cell
in 2 weeks.
Put it on your calendar. 2 weeks.
2 weeks away.
Then the New Day interrupts them.
Yes.
Yes, it's a new day. Yes,
New Day. Power of Positivity interrupts, and then Kane goes, "I got a good idea. How about the New Day versus Randy Orton and Dean Ambrose?" So we have an impromptu tag match to open up Raw.
Which I thought that was booty.
Yeah. Well, Kane said it, so.
Well, anything Kane does is booty.
So it's the New Day versus Randy Orton and Dean Ambrose, and it was an okay match. It was an okay tag opener, and
a great way to open Raw.
Yeah, and Randy Orton and Dean Ambrose, they were taken to the New Day pretty good. Fucking Randy Orton was about to hit Kofi with the. I gotta say, Kofi Kingston took a great fucking DDT, and then Randy Orton's about to RKO Kofi, and Kofi shoved him into Dean Ambrose, and Kofi Kingston schoolboys him, and gets the win. So the New Day picks up the win over Dean Ambrose and Randy Orton. Big upset.
Over Randy Orton and the Titty Master.
That's right, it was a big upset.
Then they show a video package about Brock Lesnar and The Undertaker preview.
Yeah, and I don't see how it was a preview. They didn't show their 2002 history.
Yes.
They didn't show all their other past history. They only showed WrestleMania 30 and SummerSlam. That's it. And I was like, well, that's a stupid way to preview it. If you're going to do it all the way. Don't do it half-assed. You just show the past 2 months or whatever the fuck it was.
Then they had a Divas match with Nikki Bella versus Naomi.
Yeah, probably one of the worst matches on the card. Especially when it's Nikki Bella versus Naomi. The match was the shits.
It's pretty sad when the crowd was chanting Sasha pretty much the whole match.
Yeah, and they showed that great Iron Man match on Raw. As showing all the people that talked about it. That was pretty good, and everyone was cheering Sasha Banks. And fucking Brie Bella going, let's Sasha saying her name and shit. Fucking Sasha Banks just grabs fucking Daniel Bryan's sister down there, or wife, whatever the fuck you want to call the bitch. Knocks her down, and fucking Naomi gets caught in the goddamn whatever that shitty backbreaker that Nikki
Rack Attack.
Nikki Horella does, and Horella picks up the win there. Nikki Horella.
And then we had the great.
Oh, the great. What is it?
The John Cena Open.
Oh yes. Oh yes. The great United States John Cena United States Championship Open Challenge! Woo, 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 woo!
When we had the WWE United States Champion John Cena puts his U.S. title on the line against
DZ, Dolph Ziggler.
Against Dolph Ziggler. And
you know what? It was a great fucking match.
You seen the guy who had the video camera saying saying John Cena sucks and John Cena's dancing?
Yeah, he was dancing with the guy fucking in pre-match. Right there during the match, you hear the crowd. She said yes. She said yes. There's a fucking wedding over there. Fucking pronouncing fucking
a proposal
there, and John Cena goes, "I'd like to wish them good job," and everything else, and then they get back to wrestling. Then the crowd continues to say she said yes, which was pretty epic. That's a Chicago crowd for you.
It was a great United States Championship match.
Yes, it was. It was great false finishes. It was a great fucking U.S. title match between Ziggler and Cena. And Ziggler got caught in the AA, and it was all she wrote after that.
Then you had the Ascension, Connor
John
and Victor.
Cena picks up the win.
And he's still the United States Champion. You got Connor and Victor, the Ascension, take on the Dudley Boys.
It was a squash.
It was pretty much a squash match.
It was pretty much a squash match. My favorite thing was Bubba Ray Dudley talking through it. Come on, you want some of this, boy? Huh? Schwa! And all that, you know. And fucking, you want to talk stuff? Schwa! And all this. It was funny. And the Dudley Boys hit 3D on Victor, and the rest is history. And two.
And it was and it was over for the jobber team of the Ascension.
And it was a great match because the Dudley Boys won.
Then you had another tag team match, and King Barrett and Sheamus take on Neville and Cesaro.
And you know, I thought Neville and Cesaro did pretty good as a tag team. I thought they were going to pick up the win here, and King Barrett hits the fucking burning hammer, whatever the fuck that stupid ass movie does.
Bullhammer.
Whatever the fuck that shitty forearm is. I don't give a fuck what he does. He's relevant anyway. He's like Mabel from 95. And fucking, Sheamus and Barrett pick up the win, and that was it.
Then you had Roman Reigns come out and talk about...
Oh, God.
Anybody but you, Roman.
Boring.
And the crowd chant boring.
Oh, this ain't boring. Yeah, it is.
You're talking. You're boring.
You're boring. Especially with that long, stringy hair you got, bitch.
And
then Bray Wyatt saves the day.
Yes.
Cuts a great promo. So we got Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman. And to me, it was a Roman Reigns match I wasn't too interested in. And Roman Reigns picks up the win by count out.
Yes, he does. Then you have another not so great match when you had Ryback take on Rusev.
Yeah.
And everybody knows that Rusev is now engaged to hot ass Lana.
Yeah.
And I guess they just had to ruin that storyline with Summer Rae. Oh, thank God. Thank you, TMZ.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, because Summer Rae don't deserve shit. Only thing that I heard she said was bastard and.
Oh yeah, she actually grew a set of nuts on this Raw, by the way.
Yeah, fuck, couldn't believe it.
Slapping Rusev and calling him a cheating bastard and and all that.
That's the only time I said Summer Rae got a little bit of kudos.
That's about it.
Probably about 1%. But that was about it.
Ryback ends up beating Rusev in that match. Then you had not a rematch, but a match.
Kalisto.
Kind of like from last week.
This time, it's Kalisto of
From
the Lucha Dragons.
Of the Lucha Dragons.
Versus the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time, Kevin Owens.
That's right.
And you know what? Kevin Owens beat Kalisto. Putt Powerbomb was all she wrote.
But you kind of already knew that Owens was going to chalk up that W.
And Kevin Owens took a powder after Powerbomb.
Then you had a tag team match.
Yeah.
Divas tag team match with Becky Lynch and the WWE Divas champion Charlotte
versus Alicia Fox and Brie Bella. And it wasn't because of Becky Lynch and Charlotte that this match was the shits by any means.
Then you also had Paige on commentary who kept telling Michael Cole to shut the hell up,
which was that was great because Michael Cole does need to shut up. He needs some goddamn fucking commentary skills for his fucking vintage ass.
Vintage Orton. Vintage Cena.
And Byron Saxon's the same way. Take some commentary classes. Fuck, does Jim Ross need to teach go? Do you need JR 101? God damn. Fuck. I'd rather hear fucking Todd Grisham.
That's sad.
Than hear Michael Cole and fucking Byron say, you know what? Bring back the coach.
That's right.
Bring back coach.
ESPN doesn't need coach anymore.
Bring
coach
back
to
Jonathan
WWE.
Coachman. At least he made me entertaining.
That's right.
Especially on Heat. And but Brie Bella and Alicia Fox pick up the win over Becky Lynch and Charlotte. Naomi was helping them out, and Paige didn't like it, so Paige took Natalia out and fucking PCP or NBC, whatever you want, PCP/NBC. I don't fucking know, and they lose, and that was the end of that shitty Divas match.
Yes, it was. Then you had a segment backstage where the Authority found out that Kane put himself in the match versus Seth Rollins in the main event for Raw tonight for the Lumberjack match. And they said that Kane cannot be in the Lumberjack match tonight on Raw.
Yeah, he's going to have a replacement. Well, Kane had no problem with that.
So here comes all the weak guys.
Here comes Jack Swagger and all the I didn't even see Mark Henry. I bet you he ate a lot of them, but catering.
That's right.
And with his ball-headed ass.
You seen all the guys who had matches, and then you seen the guys who
did not have a match, like Big Show. I seen him there.
That did not have a match and ate unbooked catering in the back, or had some dark matches.
Yeah, and so Seth Rollins, he comes out, the future.
The future is now.
That's right. And then here comes Demon Kane, which is a replacement, I guess.
Yes.
And they didn't say Corporate Kane, so they didn't say Demon Kane either. So, so Demon Kane comes out, and they have this pretty good lumberjack match, and all the lumberjacks started beating up on Kane, and then the good guy lumberjacks were helping out Kane there, and then Kane chokeslammed a few guys. Stardust took a good chokeslam, so did Xavier Woods. And then fucking Big E was about to do the goddamn splash on him, and he just looked up at him, and Big E's eyes popped out of his head. And then Kane picks him up, picks Seth Rollins up, tombstones him, and Kane beats Seth Rollins. And that was the end of Monday Night Raw. Way better Raw than last week. And speaking of Raw, next week on Raw, there will be.
You do not want to miss it.
Do not want to miss
Dallas.
Live from Dallas, Texas, next Monday on the USA Network. Shawn Michaels will be there. The Undertaker will be there. Ric Flair will be there, and so will Jack Links, which is Brock Lesnar, who we don't care about. 3 out of 4 ain't bad. So that's going to be a pretty good Raw.
You do not want to miss next week's Raw live from Dallas, Texas.
Live on USA Network at 8 p.m., 7 p.m. Central.
That's right. You do not want to miss that.
8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central.
We got, that was the WWE Raw review. October 12th, 2015. Make sure that you like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WrestleRampage2. Follow us on Twitter @WrestleRampage. And make sure you hit that subscribe button. We do Raw reviews. Oh, and don't forget that tomorrow, the new Sting DVD, Into the Light, comes out, and exclusively right here on Wrestling Rampage, we will have that DVD review for you tomorrow.
Yes.
So make sure you do not miss out on that. Make sure you come back to this channel and watch that DVD review, Into the Light Sting. And Wrestling Rampage is that cream that rises to the top. That's right, the cream of the crop.
And nobody does it better.